Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, RP, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. I had to do this little section again that gave me before I actually ended up doing this little part again with the cutscene and whatnot, I went back and ended up getting some Words of Power upgrades. Let me show you guys. It's right here. I put on the Word of Power gun, so it provides 5% to 10% chance not to consume a bullet. So that's cool. Better animal economy, at least occasionally. Words of action increase damage dealt to enemies in close proximity 20 to 30%, which is pretty neat. That's actually a pretty just bump in damage. We're usually pretty close. And this one gets our health back if we use our power. These, I think, words of gun and words of action, I'm pretty sure we had before, but I just never actually enhanced it before until now. So previous episode, I was just going in nude, I guess, in terms of no upgrades. Well, I guess not both of them. I also went back and got some of the runes or words of power upgrade things before I went and did this, and now this is all new. What is...
Who was writing this poem?
The right...
No.
The writer of the first world, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to the project. The night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. The friends will meet him when you are when your friends will meet him when you are... It's Sega's friends. I mean, it has to be Casey, I think.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act.
Ooh.
Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
I couldn't really see him. I like every single time we see Alex, Casey, one of those little vision things. I like it. Old school detective stuff. Always neat. Ooh, arrow. What is this? Oh, a word of power. How do I need to angle it a certain way? Oh, I mean, I have a light. Oh, I wasn't supposed to aim it. Never mind. Okay. Word of gun. That's what I got. So it increases the chance to... Oh, no, it's not 5 to 10%. It's 5 and it will upgrade to 10%. I'm an idiot. Okay. 10% damage increase. And this is increased knockback force by shotgun. I do not have the shotgun. Hopefully I didn't miss it because I did find it with Sega. I didn't find it with Alan. I'm assuming we both get separate weapons. We don't just share guns. I guess we can share guns if the game just puts her guns in the shoebox thing. But I don't think that's how it works. That's not how that would work because it would have done it already. I think it would have done it already. Okay, now where do I go? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. I'm done. We're going back up. We're going back up. We're not...
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Did it change? I mean, it got a little bit brighter. Did it get cleaner? Yeah, it got cleaner. At least compared to this. Yeah. Well, I'm taking this for sure. Oh, yep, that lagged. Honestly, coming back, I kind of forgot we're supposed to go back up to that building right there.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
It is.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
I hear it. I'm going for it. I love how it says ocean. I know I think I pointed it out already, but I love this, the dark place. Like, Everything in this place, I don't know if I pointed everything out that I seen like that, but it's just really cool little attention to detail. Okay.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Scratch. Did he say Scratch Will? I'm wondering if it manifests as my double in like these shadows right here. Probably. Because I'm pretty sure I see him as me when I... Ooh, this is where I go right here. That wasn't there before. But is it also like a big bad Alan Wake, like an evil Alan Wake at the end of the story somewhere that we have to fight? I don't know. But I'm very curious to find out.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Honestly, that'd be really crazy. Is Alice actually still in the dark place? Because if she is, then all of the first game was kind of, I wouldn't say pointless, but to a certain degree it was then, wasn't it? I mean, I guess not, because you had to stop the darkness because it would have destroyed everything. The other part was to get your wife out of the dark place. That was like the whole first game. At least majority of it. That's so cute. Oh! What? Haunting.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Why? That's odd. Yeah, she was a photographer or photographer or a that's not the word. I mean, she's obviously a photographer, but what's the word? No.
Get out!
What?
Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
What? Oh, it's just me. It's my head. It's in my head.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters? What?
This is a photo of Scratch.
Who's
How did Alice
Scratch?
get this? Is he
Oh,
stalking her?
oh, Scratch is the evil me. Is Scratch the evil me? I could be dumb. I'm dumb. I mean, I know I'm dumb. This is Alice? That's a hand. Blobs. More blobs in a hand. Oh, that could be me going underwater. Ooh, how does she take those pictures? Alice!
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Then why is it locked? It's yours. You got
The
the...
symbol wasn't here before.
Oh. We need a key. We need the swirly key. Of course. Oh, this is a nice little living room? Where's the TV?
Alice's video camera.
Oh.
No memory card inside.
Oh, okay. We need to find a memory card, too. Oh, typewriter. Is this the one that she bought for us so we got out of writer's block? What is this? Video art doc on screen. arrow, focal point of the dark place. Well, I don't know what that meant. Kitchen hint part 1. Oh,
Alice's memory card.
oh. That's exactly what I was looking for. Look at that. And a little snack. Never mind. I guess I'm not hungry. I kind of am, actually. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of hungry. Pop. Time for video. Get some popcorn. In the, yeah.
When I was
Can I sit down?
younger,
Oh.
photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money.
Oh.
He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me.
That's sad.
Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other.
Yeah. Sure.
Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there.
Yep.
We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Oh.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
It was a doppelganger.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Oh, good title.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Whoa. Oh, it's gonna make me go inside. I think. I mean, obviously, Scratch. I wonder why it's named Scratch. Maybe he scratches out like parts of the manuscript. Maybe that's why. And they named him that. I don't know. But I know why they're terrorizing Alan's wife, because it's Alan's wife, not Joe's down the street's wife. And he almost killed the witch which is now Scratch, I think, right? All right, let's just do this. Hi.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Oh. Somebody killed Alan! Somebody killed the writer. Return, but... In the part? No shot, that's... I'm not gonna end it there! That was like 20 minutes! That chapter was short as shit! No way I'm ending it there. What? No. I enjoy ending it on like end of chapter things, but this one was uber short. Well, now he escapes it, right? And now it's like we're all caught up. Yes. Yes. What was that dark thing around the screen?
Let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away.
He's watching.
Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
It's still creepy.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Oh, playing as her again.
It's
Okay, I'm playing as Saga.
insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Are they?
If the cult has the clicker,
Mm-hmm.
does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Probably a bit of both. Probably a bit of both. Let's profile. All right.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter. The next chapter. The next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Obviously, he's hunting Wake because he's like the only one that can stop him. Because he's done it before.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Oh, that's it. Can we? That's not. No. Case board. That's what I want to do. Oh,
Wake just gave us a lot of information.
yes, he did.
This clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
If you find that, you probably find a lot more stuff. To be fair. Okay, so what was that? It was already looking into the cult. Two birds, one stone. Okay. Cases. Oh, there's a lot. Oh my god. Lunch boxes. What? Right here, right? Yep. And right there. Okay. I don't even know if those are even gonna be anything. That? There we go. Any more? Cult of the Tree. Wait. The cult could be followers of the Scratch. They have the clicker after all. Cult goal. Yep. Oh, writing part of a ritual. More cases. What other cases? Main case.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
A supernatural case. Spooky. Main clue 0. Oh, case solved. Clue 16, the story. Holy.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Oh my god. There's a ton. Yeah, this is the ton of shit they were talking about. Oh my shit. The Dark Place. Wake was trapped in the Dark Place for 13 years. Fiction coming into contact with the Dark Place has power changing. I'll go with that one. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is still gradual. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality as at the start of the Deerfest. How to stop the story. Wake must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the Dark Place. Okay. There is an entity inside the Dark Place called the Dark Presence. This is for this one, right? Yeah. The Dark Presence. Wake in the form of Scratch. The Dark Presence is editing Wake's story. Wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. This new one? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Flashlight seems to weaken Taken. Dark Place? Sure. Inside the bright light, Sega felt safe, but okay. There we go. Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. They're the same thing. Some other strange reality in the Dark Place merged with ours. This place and the Dark Place, the page card, the area, and overlap. The Dark Place? The Dark Place.
The Dark Place. A dimension that's home to monsters.
That was a lot.
Wild stuff.
Enter the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem.
Okay.
For later. Okay. Can't. Learn more about the clicker. Oh!
Okay. Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Let's put this on the board. That probably gets it. No? Oh, trial with the cult. There?
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about.
Yeah.
They're a part of all this.
That's it?
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Sega's story via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. What? So does that mean if I continue with Sega and I switch to Alan, there'll be certain things in certain sections in the story that I wouldn't have experienced otherwise? So do I need to do 2 playthroughs is what I'm trying to say? Because why would I switch to Alan's playthrough if I never experienced Sega's playthrough? You know what I mean? So this is, I don't know. Am I dumb? Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. This is a janitor. Switch reality. I can just switch.